If you love a good burger, you gotta try making salmon burgers.
Especially in the summertime. That is like a super summertime type of burger.
Burgers are my favorite food. I could go chicken burger, beef burger, bacon double cheeseburger.
I know. It's not my first day with you, honey. I know. The girl loves her burgers.
I could go burger, I feel like. Even if I'm full, there's always room for a burger somehow.
That's true.
So these ones are using fresh salmon.
Ooh.
You could obviously use a canned salmon. You know I love a good canned fish.
Yes, I call Maddie the queen of canned stinky fish.
Again,
not the most flattering name.
Not the most proud about that title, but I will take it. But yeah, this is made using fresh salmon, and I love it because it feels healthy.
I feel like that is totally healthy, and I like that you can control how fine you grind it, too.
Exactly. That's the key here. You want to leave it so there's still some chunk left. You don't want to make it into a fine mince.
Otherwise, if you were making it a fine mince, you may as well use canned.
Check out this interesting ingredient.
Are these chips?
Yes. Okay, my favorite foods are burgers and chips. You know that. If I can combine both, I'm gonna.
So you're using chips in place of breadcrumbs here.
You got it.
Why not?
Because exactly, I had some chips hanging around the pantry, so I was like, these are lemon black pepper, or actually lime black pepper.
Ooh.
So I was like, those flavors are going to go delicious with some salmon.
Now, why didn't you just put this in the food processor too? Why are you getting fancy with this thing?
Because, hey, good question. First of all, I like any opportunity to break out my mortar and pestle.
I hate that thing.
How do you hate them?
Because you're crunching it down, things are slopping up the side, they're going everywhere. I can't stand it. I'll use every opportunity to not use it.
Give me yours. Do you have an extra one?
I have one.
Give me one.
You can have the only one I have. I can't stand it. I don't ever use it.
I think they're fun and I enjoy using it. But to be honest, I started with the salmon in the food processor, so I was like, okay, I'm not going to just like incorporate that in there because then you will end up with the fine mince on the salmon, and I didn't want that texture.
See how much this looks difficult. You could have made that life easier for you if you did that in the food processor first.
Who would ever say that using a mortar and pestle is difficult?
It's just annoying. It holds like a tablespoon of food. Okay,
it's fun, and I feel old school and vintage using it. I love that.
A nice texture here. You got yourself some chip dust.
Yeah. That would even make for a good breading.
Yes, you could put that on some eggs.
Yeah. Ooh.
Chip dust is multi-purpose.
I'm going to incorporate chip dust into my regular life.
In a salad.
Yeah. Buddy, like instead of a crouton.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, now we're going in with a lot of Thai chilies.
Ooh.
Yeah, I am so into them these days. They're super spicy, but if you don't want these burgers to be spicy, you gotta omit that because they take it from it's not like your typical hot pepper.
I remember Maddie had these as leftovers at
this is chickpea flour.
Okay.
Going in there.
She had them as leftovers at my house for lunch, and she was literally choking because it was so spicy.
If you're not choking off of your burger, it's not spicy enough.
What a weird gauge. But that was super spicy. I could smell how spicy it was when you heated it up. I remember.
It was.
Okay, so you got some barbecue rub in there. You got an erg.
Yep. So we got Suckle Busters, SPG in there. Then we're just gonna pulse that up again, making sure that everything is being incorporated, but you're not breaking it down to a fine mince. I want to see some chunk in the burger still.
I'm surprised you didn't want any green onion or
I was going to add fresh dill, but I was like, you know what? You can get overloaded when it comes to making homemade burgers like this. Oh, and on that note, actually, this is the only time when I make a burger that I'm not just going straight up meat, seasoning on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maddie always says that if you're adding a lot of things to a beef burger, if you're adding oregano and onions and you're mixing it all together and flattening it down, you got yourself a big flat meatball.
Exactly. If you're putting an egg into a beef combination, that's a meatball, that ain't a burger. That does not apply here, though, clearly.
Yeah, well, I feel like salmon is one of those things that if you could 100% just do the salt and pepper on the outside, and that would still definitely be delicious.
I actually would want to try that. That would be delectable.
That would be really good with smoke flavor. Because then you're just getting the flavor of the smoky salmon. That would be incredible. But I think that I'm going with you here with the ingredients that you've added.
Okay, but are you going with me about the simplicity of it?
Yes.
If you add green onion, if you add dill, is dill gonna help this? Yeah. but I didn't want to because I wanted to keep it simple. I think there's like, it's under 5 ingredients for that. I love a recipe that's under 5 ingredients.
Me too. And when they're on a bun and you've got some lettuce and stuff on there, are you even seeing if there's green in there?
Exactly.
It's like too much sometimes.
See, now check out those chunks. Give me some love on the chunkage.
Those are some big chunkage.
Yeah.
Chunkages.
Okay, so that's exactly how I like my salmon burgers. Again, feel free to take it down to however you want, but I like some chunk in there.
Okay.
Okay, so we're cooking these on the Ninja Woodfire Grill. Using the grill function, I did not use the woodfire flavor function.
I'm surprised.
You could if you wanted to, because that would have, salmon obviously and smoke flavor go so delectable together.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I forgot. I had every intention of doing that, but I'll keep it real. I forgot.
Okay, so I would say if you don't forget, try that out.
That would have taken these over the top.
I feel like the smoke function, using the smoke function with these would have made them spectacular.
Yeah.
Not that they weren't already spectacular.
Yeah, did I mess up on that? Yeah, I can admit it. That would have definitely been ideal, but this is also a very quick recipe. This took 4 minutes aside. Ooh. And look, watch when I flip.
Oh, those look so good.
Buddy.
Picture perfect.
The grill marks, like that's another thing I love about the Ninja. It is impossible to have something stick to this grill.
Yes, it's so true.
It's so non-stick.
Yeah, it's so true. Picture perfect grill marks. That's great for when you're entertaining too, and you do that flip and people are like, ooh.
Exactly, and you're like, I can't really take credit for this. It's all the grill.
Yeah, exactly. But those look spectacular.
Another 4 minutes, they're ready to come off the grill. Like, is that not a perfect weekday feast?
Yeah, that's like almost as fast as if you were to just grill frozen burgers. Mm-hmm. It's a few extra steps, but they're 1,000 times better. Nice shoes.
Socks and sandals, not shoes, buddy. Socks and sandals.
Don't think I didn't see that.
It takes a real woman to rock that look, okay?
Those look so good.
Okay, check out this inside. Like you said, you could have served this on a bun, obviously, or you could eat them straight up. So I had them on a bun, I had them crumbled up in a salad, and I had them fork and knife.
Yes.
And they were great all the way around.
Those look so good. Those would be great cubed up on a noodle bowl, on like a summertime noodle bowl with lots of fresh.
You can see a chunk in there.
Those look spectacular and impressive. Very impressive.
Look at that chunk.
Really focusing on the chunks.
Because that's what it's all about. Otherwise, it would just taste like the texture would not be right on that at all.
Well, if you use canned salmon, you absolutely could, but it's not going to have the chunks.
It's just a different, it's a different texture. It's a different
it would be more
mouthfeel.
It would be more like a salmon cake.
Like,
there's a difference.
I know, for some reason, even if you did the exact same recipe, it's more, canned salmon would result in more of like a cake type situation.
And it's weird because a cake is essentially a patty.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just like
you're kind of blowing my mind here, buddy.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. But if you want to go for the budget-friendly version, you absolutely could. You're just going to have to just give up the chunks. You could put other chunks. You could put chunks of other stuff.
Give up the chunks is reminding me of a song.
Give up the chunks.
No, it's
give up
the grudge. Who sings that? Why is that reminding me of that? It's like, give up the grudge.
Give up
Shut
the
your
chunks.
mouth or something. Do you know that
No.
one? Gob? Is it gob?
Ooh, that's taking me right back.
Is it?
Gob is like, I hear you calling for me out in the night.
Okay, I literally can hear people clicking off the video right now.
Do you remember that song?
What is happening?